Joking.
But, I mean, Pence, seriously.
Yeah.
We have this great thing going with Joe.
Yeah, and you just ruined it.
And come on, man.
Well, what are we going to do?
And then he confessed to it. I mean, he could have just destroyed it. We never would have known.
And we have to be fair and balanced and show both sides.
I know, now we have to show both sides. And you know Pence is so clean. He's so squeaky clean.
He is clean.
It's nothing like the real bad documents that Joe Biden was squirreling away.
Do you think he just wanted to be included?
He's like, hey, I'm running for president too.
Yes.
Investigate me.
Okay, this is funny. I will hand it to the 5 for saying the quiet part out loud in terms of their clear bias in favor of right-wing politicians and their desire for them to act above the law. Of course, they're talking about the story that keeps on growing, and at this point, it's like a clown car of politicians charged with mishandling of classified documents. I mean, who's next? Jimmy Carter? The folks at Fox had been reveling in the discovery of boxes of documents at the Biden residence for the past week, as in their minds, it exonerates former President Trump from his own classified document scandal at Mar-a-Lago last year. And they honestly do have a point, although it's important to remember that Trump was explicitly getting in the way of the investigation while Biden was allowing full, unfettered access to his home. It did seem like this was going to be the nail in the coffin for the federal charges most likely to result in an indictment of former President Donald Trump. And further, many of these folks at Fox were thinking that finding these documents at the Biden residence could be the nail in the coffin for Biden's re-election chances, as well as members of his own party, senior members, did not hold back in their criticisms of Joe's handling of the classified documents. But now, with the discovery of documents at former Vice President Mike Pence's home, the whole story has just gone up in flames, and unfortunately for the right, we don't know what the effect of any of this is going to be anymore. Could it perhaps be that the DOJ just treats them all equally? That's what Mitch McConnell is hoping for.
Well, with regard to how the Justice Department handles it, I think they ought to treat everybody the same who has misplaced classified documents. And it seems so far as if the Attorney General is making an effort to do that.
So clearly there is a systemic problem of the handling of classified documents and that they are unable to be tracked in a secure and coherent manner. But that's why intent becomes so important. It's now less about where they were found, but why they might have been found where. If you, God forbid, kill someone in a car crash, it makes a huge difference whether or not you were sober or manic, or if it truly was a freak accident or the other driver's fault. For that reason, I'm sure we can expect full honesty and transparency now that the playing field is seemingly level, right? Let's just check in on Mike Pence from before his secret stash was found.
The handling of classified materials and the nation's secret is a very serious matter. As a former vice president of the United States, I can speak from personal experience about the attention that ought to be paid to those materials when you're in office and after you leave office. And clearly, that did not take place in this case.
Right back at you, Mike. Thanks so much for watching. You can follow me on all platforms at Caro Johnson 917.